Get your official Toshi merch, join my private network, and check out my courses linked in the description and bio. All right, y'all, so we are back with yet another bullish Toshi video. And yeah, we're gonna be going over a little bit of news and information and what the community is saying, what some people are saying, and we're having some really positive price action at this moment. So this is pretty cool. As you can see, we're almost at 184 million. So that's fire. As you can see, we're up 20% in the last 24 hours. I mean, Toshi it's looking pretty strong here. Like I said, if you haven't seen my last video, my mentor has pretty much given it the thumbs up, like, okay, it looks like something's about to happen with that. There's this other technical analysis guy that's come around the Toshi community that I react to on my second channel, and my mentor basically said, okay, his technical analysis, it looks solid. So yeah, so things are looking pretty good for Toshi. Did it just, like, am I tripping? What's going on right now? Okay, we take that. You know, like, I'm not mad at it. Okay, keep cooking. This is a way to start a video. I like it. Keep cooking. All right, but yeah, it's not that deep. I mean, it's that deep, but you know what I'm saying, it's not that deep. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let's see what's going on. Hey, I hope it keep moving. Actually, my Toshi's position is actually filled, so I'm cool. I don't actually care. You know, I don't actually care if Toshi pumps right now. If Toshi rips, I would welcome a Toshi rip. So yeah, because I don't plan on putting any more money into Toshi. So yeah, and it seems to be ripping right now. So yeah, that being said, we finna jump into it and see what's going. Dang. It really is ripping right now. Okay, that's the way to start a video, baby. I like it. So yeah, check it out. So in the last 24 hours, base meme coins in the last 24 hours, as you can see, Toshi at number 1 with that 21% right there. Basically outdoor everything, which it's not shocking to see Toshi do that. Toshi has pretty much come out and been doing things like this, breaking records since the moment that it came out, including passing Bitcoin and Ethereum in volume. Like, Toshi has been doing some amazing things. And then it's from that little layer 2 base. It's nothing serious. It's this little thing, yet it's been doing big things from the moment that it's touched down. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of ignorance surrounding Toshi, but I also know this community, and I know that Toshi is about to wake people up in a big way. I don't think people have given Toshi a fair look. I don't think people have been fair with Toshi when it comes down to looking at it, really understanding. I'm actually interested in what's going on with the price right now. I ain't gonna lie, it's starting to cook a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what's going on. It's kind of interesting. Like, I like to see it, because honestly, I don't look at the price other than when I make videos and stuff like that. I really don't look at the price. I don't really care to. And some people just can't believe it. They're like, oh no, you panic with the rest of us. I genuinely don't, bro. Like, at the point where you done got cooked for tens of thousands of dollars in the market, bro, you learn to trust your research. When the most money that I've made in this space has been doing my initial research, believing in something, putting my money there, sitting down and shutting up. That's what I stand by today. Like, when I'm sitting here panicking, looking at the chart, I've been there, looking at the charts all day. It hurts. Everything hurts. It's scary. It's like, now, I mean, I could even look at the charts now and it wouldn't be scary for me, but it's just like, that's a waste of my time. I could be going out making money and putting it into some of my other positions. So yeah, some of my positions that ain't really blew up yet. So yeah, Toshi is cooking up, is looking really good right now. Next, we know that smart money has been buying Toshi. Like, check it out. Toshi, and once again, Toshi at the top of another list, by the way. But yeah, we see that smart money has been putting their the whales have been putting money in Toshi for a little minute now, and this was obvious. I've been telling you all, like, the thing is, people don't respect the fact that smart money is coming into Toshi if the price is not moving with it. But it doesn't matter. Like, you see somebody putting $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 into Toshi, and you sit here and you shrug that off because it didn't pump the price and move the price. When in reality, that's letting you know that even though, yes, there are some people selling, there's somebody selling, look at how much faith new people are having in Toshi. And that's the part that people tend to miss. People watch how many people are exiting. It don't matter. You know how many people bought at the top and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just take that L. People bought at the top and they're like, and it went down, they're like, I'm taking that L. Meanwhile, you have new people coming in who actually see the vision, and the fact that someone would buy at the top and make a mistake like that lets you know that it's stupid to follow them. Like, counting how many of those people leave, it's the dumbest thing in the world, because it made no sense for them to enter. They wouldn't have entered when they entered if they were somebody worth trusting their moves in the first place. Yet when you see the whales entering when it's low, people sit here and try to counteract that information, the fact that whales are entering, with the fact that how many people are leaving. That don't really make sense. It doesn't add up the same way. You're trying, like, people who are entering the game at a good moment are being compared to people who entered the game at a shit moment and they're taking a huge L when they're leaving. Yeah, that's kind of a crazy thing to do. But yeah, Toshi has been looking very, very solid. Nothing has really changed with how solid Toshi is looking. Whales have been buying. Next here though, Toshi pulling almost 10 million volume on Coinbase is wow. A violent repricing is coming. Everyone's been calling it. Everyone has been calling it. And this is what you can do when you're not so emotionally involved, where you can just look at what's happening and take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. A violent repricing is coming. 250 million, 300 million is just the first target. But what if it just rockets straight to its all-time high? Wouldn't be surprised. This is not the first person I've seen say this. This is not the first person looking at technical analysis I've seen say this. Multiple people are saying it could just skyrocket straight back to all-time high. Now, I'm not saying that it will do that, but a lot of people are saying that that's a possibility. Why do all these trained traders keep saying the same thing? They do different technical analysis and they look at different ways, look at different things, yet all draw the same conclusion, that it can build up slowly and keep going the way that it's going, or it could skyrocket back to all-time high without, too much at all. I'm just saying. As you see, what's this? Real-time analysis tracking 24-hour trading volume for base meme coins. Dog and Me was 1.6 million. KeyCat was 947,000. Toshi, 9.7 million. Dang. The volume on Toshi is nothing close. Nothing is close to what Toshi is doing. And that's pretty ridiculous. If you really take the time to look at that, that's really ridiculous. I think Dog and Me has potential to do some crazy things as well. Don't get it twisted. Dog and Me definitely has some potential too. But Toshi is really built different. And I think that people are looking at the wrong indicators and listening to the wrong people and not realizing just how well Toshi is doing. Because so many people, I know people who've put tens of thousands of dollars into Toshi, and because it's not moving, they can't see reality. Like, all they're doing, and actually I think we're gonna come up onto one of the people that I'm referencing. My man's here. So my man's here. This is actually a conversation going on right here. My man is literally losing sight. And listen, I'm not mad at my homie CJ, bro. Like, CJ, he's been in contact with me for a while, because he's been concerned with what's going on and stuff like that. But he's just in a place where he can't actually see what's going on, what's really going on, because he put in a lot of money and the price has gone down. And then he's constantly comparing towards Brett, which I've explained in multiple videos how comparing something, like, he's not looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin and making logical decisions as to why Toshi would be pumping. He's looking at he's looking at coins that could pump whenever, because it's a group of people deciding when they feel like pumping that. It's not, and making those type of comparisons will kill you every time, because there's no logical reason why certain things should be pumping. Certain things are just gonna pump when that group decides to come together and spam a bunch of videos and put millions of dollars behind something just to make it look like it's a good movement. But look at this. Look at this is the clarity of someone who's not emotionally attached. And this is the clarity. Look at this. He says this didn't age well. What do you mean? It's still 160 range and Brett is 500 plus. Correct, but if you check liquidity, how does Brett have $2.4 million in liquidity, and Toshi at $166 million has the same liquidity, $2.3 million? When Brett is at 500 plus, that means whoever is running the project is not investing the money back into it properly. So you got somebody else noticing things and pointing out some very simple things. Not to mention Brett's all-time percentage increase is next to nothing. Market cap is such a small perspective. People giving game, cons people giving game, nothing that went from 1 million to 2.2 billion. See, so my man CJ is looking at the basic, he's looking at the basic indicators, and people are out here actually educating him on the things that matter. Look at this. All-time chart, and this is what I love about Toshi community. It's not like anybody sitting here cooking them or downing them. It's just like some people don't have perspective because they went too hard in. CJ is really die hard for Toshi, to be fair, but he didn't necessarily fully understand it, and he didn't enter properly. There's a lot of things that he didn't do too well, and that's okay. It happens. Like, you gotta pay your tuition, but I've been telling him for the longest, bro, like, you gotta either bag out or you gotta hold it and move on to something else, bro. Watching these every day, comparing it to Brett every day, this is a waste of your time. You're not gonna get nothing from it. But look at this. All-time charts show you your thoughts are just a tad of nearsighted, my friend. Toshi is also over 2x since April 6th if you bought the dip. You can put cash wherever your convictions are, though. So look at this. So he compared it to Brett. All time, Brett is up 58%. Brett is up 58% all time. All time, Toshi is up 1,100%. So this is the comparisons that's being made right now. A comparison that doesn't really make sense because of how well Toshi is actually doing. And people don't really have that perspective when they've made poor decisions when it comes down to entering the project in the first place. So yeah, I'll just leave it there. But this is what happens when, like, because CJ is a diehard believer, but when a diehard believer starts to doubt themselves because they didn't do proper research at the beginning, this lets you know when you get into this place where you're sitting here comparing and doing all this, you don't understand what you invested in enough, and you should have never put your money there. Like people think that I just try to onboard people into people think that I just try to onboard people into Toshi and get anybody in. No, I only want people to invest, to get the vision, who they want to, they believe in Toshi. They see it for themselves, because I don't have time for being your hope, your reason that you stay invested, or none of that shit. And I actually don't care if you jump in, jump out. I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm putting myself in position and building things for my family right now. I'm going hard for my people. Like, that's what I'm doing. And I created my private network for people who want to join. Yes, it does cost, but I created my private network because if you want to get close to me, you want to be in my circle, you want to know what's going on, cool. I can include you in what I got going on, but I'm going for mission first. I believe in health. I believe in my purpose. It's a lot of stuff that I got to get right. And truthfully, health is my biggest struggle. Like, out of everything, health is my biggest struggle. So I have a lot going on that I have to deal with, and I don't really got time for like the nonsense. So that's why I stay focused on different things. Like this, if Toshi is going to blow, is not one of my concerns. It's never one of my concerns. I did my research and I trust my research. I'm really like that. So, and I'm convinced of that based on my own history. Like, people can say whatever they say about me in comment sections and all of this stuff, and it always sounds good, but I know I've made life-changing money in crypto. So what do I gotta sit here and argue and entertain nonsense for? At the end of the day, you can believe what you wanna believe. Like I always say, there's people who have seen me talk about certain projects, they jump in 3 weeks later, it dumps. Yet the people who joined me just 3 weeks ago, they made the same money I made. So it's like, it's perspective. If you jump in 3 weeks late and then something happens where everything has changed in 3 weeks, which that can happen in crypto, I'm not some scammer. I'm not some this. I'm not, oh, I didn't take some L. Like, it's at the end of the day, I may not have made what I was going to make. Like, I've cashed out of projects where I could have made $200,000. I only made $50,000. I put in $3,000. Only making $50,000 is cool. I'm cool only making 50. Like, you know, like, so this is how it is, man. This is the game. So yeah, you have to have that clarity. You have to actually take the time to understand what's going on and do some very, very proper research. That way you're not out here moving off of emotion. But I'm gonna end the video here. That's all I got for you all in this one. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.